Hi folks, this is Goody K3NG giving you a quick update on where things sit with the K3NG Arduino Rotator Controller and the development of the Nextion display code. I'll hit the reset button here on the Arduino so you can see the system start up. This is the initial splash screen, and we go right into the main screen here. As you can see, obviously, we have the azimuth and elevation being displayed. We have buttons for initiating rotation. Down at the bottom of the screen, I have the clock in the lower left, GPS status. Right now we have 5 satellites, grid, locator, coordinates, and elevation. There's navigation buttons up here where you can scroll through screens. This is going to be a configuration screen. Nothing there right now. Diagnostics, going to have something like debug logging in this. And then there's an about screen showing you the Arduino code version and the version of the Nextion display definition. And we go back to the main screen. Here you can touch on either the azimuth or the elevation readings, and it'll put you into a data entry screen, and here you can enter an azimuth or an elevation depending on what you clicked on there, and you can initiate rotation to a specific heading. So let's say I wanted to go to 98.6 degrees, enter. And we come back to the main screen, and you can see that we're rotating counterclockwise to 98.6 degrees. And just to show you I'm not lying, you can enter the elevation as well. And let's just say 140 degrees. And there you see now we're elevating up. And I'll hit stop to stop the elevation. Having a little bit of an issue with the buttons on the screen, still looking into this. Sometimes I'm not registering button presses on the Arduino, like here. There you saw I had to hit that button twice, and then up. So still working on that, still debugging that. I'm also working on secondary and tertiary screens here. If you touch either one of these of the azimuth or elevation labels there, this is going to be a preset screen. You'll have up to 9 presets that you can define, and they're going to be more than just presets. They're basically going to be macros. So you could say, you could make a macro and have it rotate to an azimuth and elevation. You could make one of these a stop button, rotate left, rotate right, basically anything that you can do now in the command line interface I intend to put into these presets. And again, they're probably more aptly called macros. And also going to have a third screen here that you can navigate to that'll have things like moon and sun tracking and maybe some other functions. I haven't quite determined that yet. So I think that's about it for the development right now. I know it may not look like much, but it was a lot of work to do that. And just to show everyone what my test jig looks like, this mess right here is what I use for testing out rotator code with Omega, a breadboard, and you'll notice there's an LCD display that's also operating in parallel at the same time with the Nextion display. So stay tuned here. There will definitely be more code coming up, but just like I said, I wanted to give everybody a quick update on where things sit with this. 73, stay safe and stay healthy.